fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, the brave men.
Hey YouTube, it's OPV, Old Proud Veteran again. We're doing some, going over some of my gear, some of the things I have, some thoughts, ideas. So that's what this one's going to be about. But shout out my favorite coffee cup there. As always, support your veterans. Be right back. Hey everybody, it's OPV back again. Here we go. Some of the stuff I have. I'll go over some of the stuff more in detail here in just a little bit onto the video. But I just want to give you an idea of just some of the simple stuff that I have. You don't have to go crazy, go real elaborate. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money, and I'll get into that. It's nice if you have it, but if you don't, then you can't spend it. So I'll go over each thing. Of course, my camis right there. They're not your normal ones. Some people can remember these. It's the old tiger stripe, Asian tiger stripe from Vietnam. It's my favorite cami. It still works in the woods. I do have some Realtree cami and stuff like that, but overall I think that was the best design that I like, so that's what I went with. Alright, we'll go over each of this stuff here in just a minute and give you a little description of what I've got. Alright, here we go over some of the stuff I have. Go over some of the blade utensils that I have first. Your basic standard cheap machete with a sheath. It's on your belt, no problem with that. Everybody knows what they are. Got this one, of course it's made in China, plastic handle. Does have a sturdy blade on it though. I've used it. We had a little small 3-inch sapling that blew over in one of the bad storms out here in the front yard, and used this to get the little bit of the stump off so it was flat. Nobody trip over and get hurt, kids or anything like that. But so it does work. Got that for, I think it was $8, so can't beat that. My favorite one, a little bit more, rubberized handle, hard polymer protection around the handle. Your wrist guard, very well made blade, very thick, very good saw blade on the top, very good, excellent. Cutting on tree limbs, stuff like that. Very good blade. This one costs a little bit more. Of course, again, it was stainless, but made in China. And the sheath for this is actually in my backpack, which I'll show you later how it fits on there. But I got this one for $20. Thought that was a pretty good buy. Little El Cheapo Survivor dagger with paracord. Nothing special about it, but it's got a little edge to it. It's very pointy. Use it, I mean, with paracord you can take that off, put it on a stick, make a spear for fishing or whatever. Make a nice little punji trap or something like that. Smith & Wesson boot knife, very old. Had this one I was back in the military. Doesn't have a great edge to it, a little bit. It would still cut something. The point is what you want, and it's actually kind of a triangular blade. It goes up, but and it's got some rough grip on it that I put on there a long time ago. Not really made for cutting, mainly stabbing. Again, it's got juices. My Gerber hunting knife, love this. Not expensive. Gerber's a pretty good knife. Got a great rubber handle on it, great feel, not too heavy. This goes on my belt. Very, very sharp. Good little hunting knife. This one here is an Elk Ridge skinning knife. And right here, probably can't see it. I can bring it a little closer. Hopefully it won't blow the being in focus there, but I think you can see it. It's got a little laser etched elk on it, right in the middle of the blade, and it does have a good edge to it. Very, very sharp. Like I said, it's a skinning knife. That also goes on my belt, but it's lightweight, fits good, feels good. Again, very, very sharp. My Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops, old knife. Got this probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe. But it's lightweight. The handle's completely open inside. Good knife. It holds a good blade to it. It's not very big, but you know, throw in your pocket. This one actually goes in my bag. Get a little spot and I just throw it in my bag. Always nice to have. El Cheapo Tanto knife. Very cheap. I think $3 at a flea market, but it's got the clip for the belt, plastic handle. It's got a big blade to it. I took the little plastic thumb opener out. It was just in the way. Didn't need it. It opens so quick, you can see. Very heavy blade. It's a thick blade, but it does hold a real good edge actually. So it's got its uses. Could be used to skin. My everyday pocket knife. Wife got me this one. It's a POW. It's got the POW emblem in the middle. Quick open on the blade. Says you're never forgotten. Nice little hook blade. Very sharp. Got the serrations. Glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter. So that's why I carry it every day. Very nice knife. Appreciate my wife for that. Little polymer knife. Hard polymer plastic. I got this when I was doing law enforcement work. Right before that, actually, when I was in the military and I got out before I did law enforcement work. I can't remember where I got it. I think it was at a gun show. But it used to be a straight flat blade, which wasn't bad. But I took a little file to it and put some serrates on there. And it's very lightweight. Again, polymer. There's nothing that's going to pick up a metal detector or anything like that. Very easy. Very lightweight. Taped around the arm or in a band like that. That's my Support Diabetes and Diabetes Alert band. I'm a diabetic, so a very nice little thing. Handy. Doesn't weigh not even probably an ounce. Got that on the strap of my bag, so it goes up here. Just something quick to pull out. Those serrates on there will cut you. They hurt. If you had to use it right here at the blade, it's not super thick, but you could snap it off on that. This one here is an old Hyde and Company butcher knife. Very old. The markings on the blade, I've cleaned it. They're actually just stained into the metal. I've even tried steel wool. It's clean, but she holds a heck of an edge for an old butcher knife. So I throw that in. Excuse me. I throw that in my pack. Good little butcher knife, cutting up meat, squirrel, rabbit, deer, bear, whatever you get. And my overtime all favorite knife. Most of you veterans are gonna know what this is. Some of the newer ones may not, but that's the old K-bar knife. Got that when I went in '81, and I've had it ever since. It was issued to me, and I still have it. Beat up. It's got some stains on it. It's seen some action. It's got scuffs. Not pretty, but these things last forever. Very hard. It's got the old wood handle on it. Heck of a nub on there. You can knock somebody out with it or use it as a hammer. Very thick blade, but it holds a very good edge. And even back here, this right here part is very sharp too, so you can cut that way. That's my overall favorite knife out of those right there. So that's all my knives, except for, of course, in my bag I've got some Swiss Army knives. I've got a Navy SEAL knife, small folding knife, which is basically the same thing as the Swiss Army knife. So not too bad on that. All right, I'm going to get back to you on some of the other gear in just a second. All right, guys, back to the equipment stuff again. Go over some of the other small things that I've got over here. Pair of old handcuffs. They're black. Smith & Wesson. These are my military issued ones that I had. So they've been around a while. They still work. Not a bad idea to have a set or two. I've got another pair thrown somewhere. I think it's in one of my bags. But it's not bad to have one or two pair. Zip strips work. I have those. But it's not bad to have them. I mean, you never know what you need them for. If you do catch somebody breaking in your house or on your property or something like that, and you end up subduing them and you don't have to use deadly force, good safe way to secure them. Zip strips work, but not always a guarantee. They can be broken. Very hard to break these. good idea. That way, you know, you're kind of being humane. You're not torturing them or anything like that. So if you have to call the police, come pick them up, you know, just make sure you get them back. As police always put theirs on there because they'll keep them. Something I picked up just to see what it was. A little belt strap, opens pretty easy. It's rubberized. It's very nice. Nice little LED flashlight, very bright at night. But the nice part, that's, I believe it is a 100,000 or 150,000 Viper stun gun. Very lightweight, very compact. What I like about it, no batteries. Slide it out, plugs right in the wall, recharges. Actually, it'll hold a charge for about a month, month and a half. I charge it up about every 2 weeks, just for about an hour or two. Make sure she stays there. It's lightweight, fit on your belt, pull it out pretty quick. Like I said, it's got the light, really good, especially for wives, girlfriends, daughters to carry, or even a man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting that on or putting it in your pocket. It does work. Trust me, it does work. We'll leave it at that. But not a bad item. Actually, I think that was like 12 bucks. eBay free shipping. And it works. I mean, not bad to have. They have other ones. Some of my holsters. This here is just a little, very soft, padded El Cheapo $7, $8 clip-on inside the pant holster. Works really well with the little snub-nose revolvers, which I got in there, and I'll go over the weapons a little bit. Yeah, she's unloaded. Safety first. Been handling weapons for about 38 years, so in official capacities too. So, but it fits very nice in there. This you can actually put in your pocket, clip it on the inside of your pocket. Very comfortable, very easy to get to, or concealed. The only thing is, if I wouldn't use this if you're going to be doing climbing or anything like that, because it's not going to stay in there secure, but it fits tight enough inside the pants. It's not coming out. Then I have my polymer outside of the pants holster for my semi-auto, and yes, she is unloaded. Made for this. It fits, got a tension spring on it, very nice, very lightweight. It works. Drop something. There it is. Sorry. And I have a leather, and I dyed it. It was brown. I dyed it flat black, so it didn't stick out so much. Inside the pant holster for concealed carry. Works very well with this gun, and actually, even the snub nose will fit down in it. So very versatile, not expensive. Then I have the, of course, single mag holder and a double mag holder for the 40. Nothing fancy there. Speed loaders for my 38 plus P. Don't use them. They kind of hang up because this pistol here has very nice but very thick rubberized gloves, and it catches. So not a problem. I've got a little leather pouch actually. Fits flat in my pocket, and there are 5 38 plus P Federal Hydra shocks that lay in there perfectly flat. So not a problem there. UTG. A lot of my stuff is UTG actually. Holster, vest, web belt, little belt. I think the backpack actually. Some of my stuff and my weapons are UTG. I like the company. They good quality. I've never had a problem with them. Some people may say they're junk. But you know what? So far, I haven't had a problem. Again, this is a thigh holster. Very comfortable. It's heavy padded in here too. You could wear it all day. It's very comfortable. Made for the bigger weapons, but it does work very well. Another UTG. Nice padding on it. I'm not really big on shoulder rigs, but you know what? They work. Concealed carry, not so much, but it would work just for an outside carry around your homestead there or wherever you're going, outside of your jacket. But it's got its uses. That's all I've got right there on the holsters and little gizmos. My belt. that I carry. Again, it's a UTG. Very nice made. It's very thick. I mean, stitching on it is very good. Velcro, all kind of adjustable sizes. The whole inside is very soft Velcro. The inside straps to make it tight or loose. They're extremely long, so it will fit a wide range of people. I've got my Gerber, and then that Elk Ridge knife goes on here. Of course, the old green military canteen, one for me, and one on my wife's belt. Don't have much on hers. Got that, a little pouch for her. Probably get a better holster for the 38, and that'll go on here for her. Excuse me. And I've got the double 30-round ammo pouches, which will hold 2 30 rounds in each one for the AR-15. So that covers that stuff right there. The bags, the vest, I'm not going to go over right now. I'll do those as a separate one. Take a little bit longer, but stay safe. I appreciate you. Remember, think about our veterans, and if you see one, say thanks.